Greetings from all of us here at Grace Evangelistic Ministries. I want to bring you a word of encouragement in a time such as this. We all need encouragement. We can't say it enough. I want to read a passage from Psalm 51, a passage that David wrote. He said, in fact, let me take you a little bit to verse 16. He said, "For you do not delight in sacrifice, otherwise I would give it. You are not pleased with burnt offering." You just think of it. He said that you don't delight. Didn't God ask his people to bring burnt offering when they commit sin? Isn't burnt offering for sin? But he said that you don't delight in it. What's the purpose? What does it mean here? Sometimes you may have read this passage so many times, or this verse, and you just keep reading. What's David saying here? Remember, at one point in his life, David stood before a servant of God when he indicted him. David stood soaked in sweat, with his lips dried. He can only look to heaven and say, "God, I have sinned against you." And the reply came swiftly, "Your sin has been forgiven. You will not die." Whoa. What did I hear? Did I hear that I will not die? Yes, you will not die. Remember when David sinned against God by committing adultery and murder? In the Old Testament, those sins don't require sacrifice, capital punishment. You are stoned to death. You commit adultery, you are taken out of the city and stoned to death. God doesn't require any sacrifice. That's what David is saying in Psalm 51. If you had required sacrifice, I would have brought those things for my sin. But you don't require. David was shocked that he was not sentenced to death. That is grace. My friend, I just want you to know that God's grace is greater than our failures. No matter how you have failed, or someone else beside you have failed, I just want you to know one thing, that our failure is not greater than God's grace. God is a merciful God. He's a gracious God. When David stood, he thought that his time was over. God said, "No, I still have a plan for you. I'm not done with you. You have failed miserably. I will discipline you anyway, but that will not cut the time and the plan and the purpose that I have for you." That's something that we need to know about this God. God is an amazing God. Don't you believe that? He is. He's an amazing God, a gracious God. Often, you don't know how gracious God is until you step into his trap and you are trapped and you say, "Oops, that's it." And God said, "No, it's not. You don't know me. You don't know my character. I have a plan, and my plan will be fulfilled. Not because of who and what you are, but because of who and what I am." That's amazing, isn't it? That's the greatness of God. And so you can see many of these songwriters, when they compose their song, the lyrics is a reflection many times of their own experience. Whether you're talking about Isaac Watts or those great hymn writers, they wrote based on their experience. I just want you to know that when you falter in your spiritual walk, don't think that your time is over, that your life is over. It's not over. The devil will tell you it's over. No, I'm here to encourage you, to tell you that it's not over. We have a God who says to you it's not over. When he wipes out, you acknowledge your failure to God, he cleanses, he wipes out, he forgets. God gets amnesia. You know that? Amnesia. I don't remember. You see, when God forgives, he forgets. And the devil keeps bringing it in front of you to torment you. Don't let him torment you. Get up from where you are and march forward until the Lord is finished with you. I like Acts 13:36. He said, for David, after he has served God's purpose in his time, he went to sleep. Not before, but after. That means God will not let go of you until the plan that he has for you has fulfilled in total. Until next time, may God richly bless you, my beloved.